Welcome to the Fermented Homestead. If you're new here, my name is Anna, and on this channel I'm sharing our journey of learning how to turn our home into a homestead. Today I'm going to be going over with you our monthly Azure standard haul. And if you will remember, last month I shared with you our haul. It was our first Azure standard order. I will link that video up there, and I'll try and remember to link it down below as well. And we got a huge order last time. It was over $1,000 worth of stuff, and that one was predominantly plant-based. It was entirely plant-based, actually. And that was simply because I was doing, for the summer, I was doing a Whole Foods plant-based kind of veganish type thing for the summer. That has since very much ended, and that is simply because it just wreaked havoc on my body. If it works great for you, go for it. I'm not judging, I'm not nothing. I don't need any comments down below. It just didn't work for me. My body does not process plants very well. It certainly does not process carbohydrates very well. It didn't work well for me. It's not going to be happening for a while. I'm not ruling it out in the future, but certainly for now, my body is just in need of some meat, and that's pretty much what I've been eating for the last 2 weeks, I would say. I haven't done a whole lot of like milk products, but I have been doing mostly meat, beef predominantly, some eggs and things like that. And so anyways, this is a total side tangent, but on to the point here, we have our Azure standard haul, and it is a combination of some grains and some plant type things, as well as some animal type products. And for this one, I did do a bit of a comparison kind of thing. I got small amounts of different things, and I wanted to test out these different things. They had a lot of different options for butter, for milk, yogurt, all different kinds of things. They did have a few different options, and so I went with the smallest option on them so that I could test them out and see which one I wanted to order in the future. So this is the result of that. All right, so this order, I didn't have anything on my order that was missing. I got everything for my order. Last time we did end up getting like $200 worth of stuff was cut off and they didn't have it, but this time they had everything that I ordered. Well, let me pull up the invoice here really quick. I'm not doing any kind of a side-by-side comparison like I did with the one that I did previously. I had planned to do that because I believed that I had a local source for this Alexander milk. It's the A2A2 milk, but when I went to go and check and do a price comparison, they didn't stock it anymore. So the other place where I typically end up getting milk, I'm not going to currently, and they have really good raw milk that is definitely cheaper per ounce than this stuff, but I don't know if it's A2A2, and currently I'm just not going to that place for the foreseeable future. So this is kind of where I'm at with milk. If I want to get milk, this is likely where I'm going to end up getting it. So I don't know if I'm going to, but I had to give it a shot because I really would like to make some milk kefir. And if I do end up start making that again, I will definitely bring you along and show you that. I got 3 different kinds of butter, 2 different kinds of yogurt. I did get 2 different we have a little kitten outside. She's just kind of crawling along the deck. It's just being a little distracting for me. But again, 2 different yogurts. I did get 2 different types of this milk here. This is a seasonal milk, and it has, the fat cap on top of it is so thick that I can't even get it to shake. Like, it will not mix. Oh, now it is, of course. It wouldn't when it was in the fridge, it wouldn't mix. So it's been out for a little bit and I need to put it away, so I need to quit yammering. But I also had one that was just the whole milk. It was a 6% fat, but I ended up trading that while I was at work for some lamb. So I did have another one here that is not part of the picture, as well as one more of these bad guys right here. So let's get on with the order. What I ended up getting was this here, Sierra Nevada. It is a vat cultured European style. I think it's done in Nevada, but I'm guessing because it says Nevada, so I don't actually know. I want to get one. We have ready access to fairly reasonably priced Kerrygold yogurt at Costco. Kerrygold butter, so grass-fed butter, but I know there's gotta be better out there. So I tried 3 different kinds of butters, and we're gonna see just how much milk fat and how yellow these things are. This one is not looking good. This one is just like your typical yogurt. Why do I keep saying yogurt? Butter. Okay, butter. There we go. Push this thing up here. So that one I'm probably not going to be reordering. I'm looking for like the deepest, yellowest, most D3 heavy form of butter that I can find. And then this stuff here, this is European style unsalted butter. And I only got unsalted so that I could do a fair comparison with all of them, because this kind of butter, which is what I was really going for, this one had really good reviews on there. They were out of the salted. So I figured if I was going to do a comparison, I had to do them all equal comparison. So I got them all unsalted. And this one here, it kind of just looks like white cheese, but it's butter. And it's unsalted. It's not super duper yellow, but it's definitely more yellow than this one. And then this stuff here, I opened a package of this at work because I was kind of curious. And it's definitely is yellower than Kerrygold. Let me see if I can get it to actually give you the true color here. I don't know if it's going to come through, but this is definitely the yellowest butter that I have seen. Let me see if I can find something yellow so I can hold it up to it and you can get a fair comparison. I got some Kerrygold butter. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but this package here is the Kerrygold, obviously, because you can see the packaging. But this one, I don't know if it comes across on the screen, but this one is yellower than this one. And I like this one also. It's about $1 more per pound than the Kerrygold at Costco. This Kerrygold is grass-fed. However, this is grass-fed and organic. That's why I ended up going with this one. We'll see if I actually like the taste of it. I'll probably let you know next month because I'll be adding some more butter. This here butter was $5.16, and so that is what, $10.32 per pound for the butter. And then which one's next? This one here is $8.02 for a pound, so $8.02 for the whole pound. This is a pound package. Where's this butter on here? And then this butter, I'm kind of having to jump around on my list. I've got the invoice on my phone here. So this was, I originally ordered 3 of these blocks, and that's all I ordered. They ended up sending me 10 of them without charging me. So I called them back and was like, hey, what's up with this? I checked my invoice. It wasn't on there. So I just told them to go ahead and charge me for the rest because I was likely going to order that next month anyways. And so they didn't ask me to do that. I offered to do that. I just had to. I can't keep anything that is not paid for. So I ended up getting 3 of these is $10.82. So this one has a really good, I can't do the math on that one, but that's like what, $6 a pound for organic grass-fed. And it says grass-fed cows with year-round access to pasture. I don't know what that truly means, but I do know the butter's pretty yellow. So they've got to be outside a fair amount of the time. Okay, so on to the next thing. I did end up getting one of these that was just the regular red cap, non-homogenized, but I think these are vat pasteurized, and they're A2A2 milk. And it is 48 ounces for $7 for the red one. For this one, it is seasonal. It definitely had much more fat in it than the other one. And this one, it says on here, where is it? Right here, it says seasonal. And on the other one, it said 6%. So this one, it was just really good for making like kefir and things like that. That's why I was really interested in this one, or in both of them. And this one was $7.82 for 48 ounces. So it ended up being like $16 a gallon. So it's not a good deal as far as typical milk is concerned. But if you want the A2A2 and the organic and all of that kind of stuff that goes into it, which yes, see here, organic, A2A2. And so if that kind of thing is if that kind of thing is important to you, and if you don't have access to like any kind of local raw milk, like this is more expensive than my local raw milk, but it's all I have access to right now. So if I want to get it, this is what I'm going to get, because regular organic just doesn't cut it for me. Okay, next on the list is this Strauss family yogurt, whole milk, organic yogurt. And I read the ingredients. They have some pretty simple list of ingredients. And this one is, this 32 ounce thing is $5.68. And they do have multi-packs of these ones. I was going to get the multi-pack, and then I decided I'm going to go ahead and try these 2, see which one I like better. And these are basically just going to be kind of some, like, if I'm just feeling like having something like this kind of thing. And I'm really going to try, obviously, fermented homestead. Inoculating yourself with some good fermented bacteria and things like that is very important to me. So I want to find a good source of yogurt, or really a good source of yogurt that I can make myself. So, and this is definitely cheaper than I can find here locally. Like by far, even when you get just the single one. This is like $8 here locally. So, and then this one is the same brand as the milk. So this is the A2A2 organic plain yogurt. Also, where's it at? This one has even simpler ingredients list. This one is 24 ounces for $5.53. So this one has a little bit of a worse per ounce cost, but it's still pretty good, and it's the A2A2 organic as well. This is organic, but it's not A2A2. At least I didn't see it anywhere on the packaging. It could be, who knows. Okay, moving on here. I got this pack of heavy whipping cream. This is 40%, and if I'm not mistaken, yes, the only ingredient is organic cream. I don't know if you can see it, but it's there. Organic cream is the only ingredient here. 40%, and this is a 6-pack for $23.72. I knew I was gonna like this one, so I went ahead and just got them. And with the milk, they always caution that it could come far from the expiration date, but the ones that I got were pretty decent. Today is the 9th, September 9th, and this says September 20th. And then this one, September 27th on the cream. October 17th on this yogurt. And November 22nd on this yogurt. And the butter, of course, that just lasts forever, and you can throw it in anyways. So they give instructions on the website as to how you can freeze this. You can literally just throw this in. You don't need to do anything with it. The plastic will expand, and you're supposed to be able to just toss it right in the freezer, and you can pull it back out. You do have to be warned that the cream will change texture. So you're not going to be able to use it to make like whipped cream or anything like that, but I'm going to be adding it to things like coffee and stuff like that. So it's not going to be an issue for me with regards to that. Okay, so moving on. I got, they had this A2A2 milk powder. I got this was a pound. Yes, no, 26 ounces. It was more than a pound. 26 ounces for $16.42. And we have milk powder in storage, but it's not, my husband doesn't really care for it too much. So I got a small amount of 2 different types of milk powder to see if my husband likes it. He likes to just have it he doesn't like to have it in the fridge. He likes to have it kind of powdered, and he add it to make milk whenever he feels like it to make cereal. Add it with water to make milk for cereal. And then I also got this kind, which is just an organic milk. It's not like A2A2 or anything like that. So, and this one is 16 ounces for $9.80. So this is definitely a better deal, but this is certainly obviously much healthier. And these are whole milk. If you can see there, right here, whole milk. Not the non-fat stuff. So it'll have a shorter shelf life, but ultimately, I don't think it'll matter a whole lot with our consumption of it. So, moving along, what's next? Last time I got some rolled oats. I got a 50-pound bag, got a second 50-pound bag, and this one is $48.35 for 50 pounds. And then we got 2 of these basmati brown rice, 2 25-pound bags for a total of $87.50. They were $43.75 each. And then tomato powder, which my husband was pretty excited about, just to add to things to make them more tomatoey, give them a deeper, richer flavor. And, if we do end up ever running out of tomatoes, which isn't super likely given our garden, so just to have on hand, mostly just for flavor depth for the most part. Then we got these here, which I am super, super stoked about. The price on these were so cheap compared to anything in store or on Amazon, okay? I got these lids. For some reason, one of them is gold, but the rest of these are white. I didn't have a choice on the colors, or they didn't even have any plastic lids or anything. It was just, that was the only option that I had for the lids. And so I ended up getting a 4-pack of gallon-sized jars and a 6-pack of half-gallon jars. So I just got a 4-pack and a 6-pack. That's what they had. And the 4-pack was $4.45 and the 3-pack was $3.15. And then, so I got the 6 of the half-gallon jars were $18.65, and then 4 of the gallon jars were $17.88. Amazon, anywhere you go, these things, the gallon-sized jars, you're gonna set you back $10 each. So I was pretty excited about that price, even though, you add in the price of the lid, so you're looking at probably about $5 each, I think might be the math on that one. I'm not doing that exact math. Really awesome, good, thick, amazing gallon size jars. These ones are great for fermenting. I'm going to be using these to make batches of kombucha. So I'm pretty excited about that one. These ones are going to be mostly storage, probably some fermentation as well. So the grand total that we spent this month on Azure was $316.93 plus whatever the cost was on these. Basically what the guy did is they have a 10-pack of this butter. I had bought a 3-pack, and so he just converted and is going to charge me the difference between the 3-pack and the 10-pack. So that's basically how he's going to do that one. And so that is this month's, I can't speak. That is this month's Azure standard order. A little bit more carnivore friendly for you, give you a couple more ideas of things that you can get. And if you have a hard time finding and sourcing really good local, especially dairy products, they have a lot of good meat products on there as well. Definitely something that you should look into. It is an option that you, if it's something that is important to you, it's definitely a really great option for you. So that is this month's Azure standard order, and I look forward to showing you next month as well. So thank you so much for watching. Remember to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to this channel down below if you enjoy this type of content, and let me know the things that you really enjoy to buy from Azure standard, or the things that you are interested in, and things that I have shown you here today. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.